Heard you a snitch, nigga be quiet cause you could get bitched. I keep a chopper, it's loaded. Hop with the rolls, got my name on the curtain. Fucking your thought and I do that for certain. And I stay clean like detergent. Popping on Xannies and popping on Perk. Burn up on me, you get cooked like a turkey. I just want this bitch inside of Billy. I'm open no roof, got stars up on the roof. So my freedom.
Hello, everyone. And welcome to my 100 sub special. I never expected to do this one. Why? Oh, simple. I forgot about it. Yeah. Now you're probably thinking, Azura's on screen. You giving him his powers? Yeah. There were like a lot of theories thrown around about Azura's powers. By a lot of fucking, like, shenanigans. I mean a fucking lot. So, I'm gonna go with my personal theory. He has kinetic energy storage and expulsion. Because, like, I'm only giving him, like, at maximum fucking 8-arm Azura. Which I forgot what fucking mode that is. Well, actually, no, it's not 8. I'm fucking stupid. That's 6. I'm dumb. The 6-arm one and the regular, like, super big 3-arm Azura, I forgot. Like, and I'm not talking the one where he, like, I could destroy planets. No, I'm talking, the one where he fought the guy. Well, didn't fight him necessarily. It's more like those arms kind of just blew off when, like, he was protecting his daughter. But anyway, y'all know which one I'm talking about now. Right, the dumbed down version of the crazy shit. That is max what he could do. No training, off rip. This is a mutation quirk. He looks like Azura because I'm sick of having a fucking baby-faced psychopath. Nah. Izuku is just one of those angry children. That, and he looks cool as fuck. I want you to tell me with a straight face, yeah, no, I bully on a kid with hands literally made of fucking gold. Nope. You're friends with him. Sometimes that gold peels off and you make money from it. That's neat. He doesn't give a fuck about breaking the economy. Neither does Inko. Like, who would? Not give a fuck. Like a sane person. But, yes, I'm using a broken-ass charger. Yeah. When it, comes down to it, during Izuku's birth, Inko almost fucking dies. I'm not even gonna lie to you. She didn't need a C-section, but fuck, it was like this close for her actually needing a C-section or she would die. Asashi, as usual, not in the fucking picture. Usual, like, hey, I'm gonna send money overseas to you while I'm fucking this one bitch. But, yeah. Her name's Kayla. Yeah. But, fucking hell. But, more importantly, Izuku has those white fucking eyes and all of the markings on him off his birth. And, like, people, like, get the texture of stone kind of from his skin. But the more interesting thing is he doesn't have the golden hands yet, or feet. which is don't worry, that shit's just gonna grow. But, yeah, so they already know, oh, whatever the fuck he got is a mutation. So, like, Inko is tired, drugged to shit. Oh, shit. We scheme. But anyway, hey, but, when it comes down to everything that's going on, yes, I'm sorry for the, like, the noise pollution. There, I'm doing clothes. You're right next to the fucking washing machine and the dryer right now. I literally, like I said, do these in my basement because that's when it's the most quiet. Usually. But there are the often interruption. But anyway, we're gonna go to when Izuku's like 2. Because the first year he started like growing golden fingernails. And he could talk pretty well at the age of like 1. And he could walk and shit. Like, Izuku was a very fucking smart baby. Keyword baby. But, Izuku, like, after he hits, like, 2 years old, the gold starts to spread to his fingertips, and they're like, we're gonna wait until you're 4, and then we're immediately going to take you to the Quirk doctor, like, on your birthday. Hey, unless this shit develops further. Which, Katsuki and him talk a lot. But, in this one, I'm gonna say the mutated population kinda is looked down upon. Sort of. So, like, he naturally does not garner that much enjoyment of him being around. Period. Even though, all in all, usually, mutation quirks are stronger. But most of them become villains because fucking society treats them terribly. Like, kind of, like, pretty fucking bad. Like, in this one, Hisashi was a mutant. He didn't really have, like, a good power either. It was just, like, a genetic mutation that allowed him to learn shit at a, like, increased rate. So they have zero fucking idea how this fucking popped out. Like, Hisashi does visit... He did ask for a DNA test, because I want you to tell me with a straight face, yeah, no, dude with black hair sees a kid with white hair, all this shit in golden fingertips. Tell me with a straight face, you're not gonna are you sure that's my son? It's like, understandably, Inko being pissed, but understanding. They do go, it is his kid. Because, like, Hisashi ain't stupid, but he just wants confirmation. Okay, she's not cheating too, is she? But, yeah. In all reality, Izuku at the age of 3 is a fucking monster. Now, what do I mean by that? Oh, simple. Like, when you walk, you gain kinetic energy. And that shit just stores up. And Izuku, because of his quirk, has a fucking, like, not a nervous twitch, but like a fidgeting problem where he slams his fucking middle finger into his thumb. And that causes kinetic energy. So, like, naturally, when Izuku realizes what the fuck his quirk is, it's kind of through an accident. That accident is, well, it's when, we were dumb when, we were all pretty stupid when we were kids. And he was like, I bet I could lift a car. And I was like, he was fucking around, right? He tried to lift the car. He did not only lift the car, but the shit flew out of his hands and flew up in the fucking air. Now, what I mean by that is simple. This man fucking yeeted a car onto the roof of the building about 4 or 5 blocks away. People, it was an abandoned building, thank God. It was already condemned. But that car ain't coming back, son. That car is fucked. Let me tell you something. Suspension, shot. The engine is fucking not attached. Like, the fucking ass of the car literally came off mid-flight and smashed into another building. It didn't injure anybody, but that was like a warehouse where people were working at the time, and then just like the bumper sticker of a fucking car just fucking slams into the fucking in place, and they're fucking confused. Everyone's scared, and then they realize, oh, it's a Quirk awaken. All right, false alarm, and it's like everyone like kind of goes about it because let's be real, shit like this fucking happens. If, like, for instance, if people like Endeavor has, like, a Quirk awakening, and he's, like, pissed during it, like, let's say if he was a kid, didn't know how to control it, and, like, rage was a trigger, that shit is killing people. So, to be honest, people are happy that he didn't get his first blood yet, but fuck. But yeah, no, after he goes to the doctor, realizes, oh yeah, no, that nervous twitch is like literally you gaining kinetic energy passively, which you already do in general, but the fact that you fidget so goddamn much, that is literally just filling your storage and overclocking you, which is basically giving you all this other shit. Which means when you run and jump and shit, you could just give off more kinetic force. So in all reality, Izuku can double jump. But, there will be a, how do I say this? A video in the description. It's about Genji. Now, I know in front, what does Genji have to do with this? There's gonna be a timestamp that I'm gonna place in the comments for that video. Just the comment on my video, and I'm gonna have it pinned. Just it'll be a part of the double jump segment of Genji. On what scary shit happens when you fucking double jump. So yeah, Izuku kind of causes fucking like sonic booms when he double jumps and damn near sets off hydrogen bombs. Like, Izuku at a young age has to learn how to control his shit, or he will like accidentally fucking level city blocks. Now, Dr. Yujiko is the person that figured out, hey, this kid fucking busted. So, he's thinking about it. He's like, okay, I'm gonna take some DNA and I'm gonna leave. That's it. That's all he does. Takes some DNA, leaves. Doesn't fucking work. He, like, starts telling All For One about this fucking kid. About, hey, yo, he could absorb kinetic energy and just fucking level city blocks. Which, he's immediately like, okay, can I get a name, please? He's like, oh, fuck, I don't have his file on me. Shit, give me a minute. And they're like, turns out his file ends up getting lost through time. Via Izuku kind of just like, without really like doing it, he got put under a fucking watch list as soon as that knowledge like was dispersed through the fucking hero society sphere. I was like, okay, fucking, we need to make sure he's happy. We need to make sure he's well. And we need to make sure he's gonna become a hero or we're fucked. Like, because everyone's like thinking and fucking knows for a fact that, okay, All Might throws punches. Can he take an All Might punch? And this is when he's 4. People are like trying to dead ass figure out, can he take an All Might punch and dish it back at him? Probably worse. Like, when it comes down to it, Izuku has a fucking potential that no one fucking knows about. Not even Izuku knows the scary shit that he could do. Like, for instance, if he just hopped on the floor for like an hour, like no double jump, nothing. That or like he could like, I don't know, like jump out of his window repeatedly and basically be fucking fine. Because all the kinetic energy is going into the Quirk, which is basically causing him to like, to have like the immunity to fucking fall damage and most kinetic attacks. So like, you could shoot Izuku, the bullet will hit him, but like, Izuku kind of got that like, hey, I'm like Superman with that shit. The bullet's just gonna fucking like scrunch up and fall off. Like, it's not a joke. Izuku's abilities are strange and terrifying. Which, as soon as like his quirk is known more to like his school staff, shit like that, people are like, okay, we need to handle him fucking delicate as fuck. Which, to be honest, only pissed Izuku off more. Because he's smart as hell. Like, for a kid, he's fucking smart. He knows how you're supposed to treat people. And they're treating Izuku like a loaded fucking gun to their head, that if they jiggle it too much, it fires. Like, that's how they're fucking treating Izuku, and Izuku don't fuck with it. Like, even, like, regular people that, like, are around Izuku are like, hey, I mean, everyone treats him like that but his mother. And, like, a subsect of friends that he has. But, like, Bakugo tried to be on that fuck shit once. Keyword, once and never again. Why? Because he threw a fucking explosion at Deku. Yeah, sure, he could absorb the kinetic energy. That shit burnt. And that shit made him angry. And he slapped Katsuki. Now, him being more like, hey, I need to control my shit better. Like, it's a subconscious thing. It's like, I don't want to put too much force into it. So, like, Katsuki doesn't get, like, fucking his neck fucking spun off of his skull when he gets slapped. Nah, he spins in the air and goes through a wall instead. And, like, granted, people, like, knew not to fuck with Izuku, but, like, now after, like, that shit at the age of 4, nobody fucking with him. No fucking body gonna fuck with Izuku. And guess what Izuku's favorite fucking game is? Well, games are hopscotch, jump rope, and some other physical contact sports, like football. And well, other just violent sports. Why? It's pretty simple. That's some kinetic energy that he could just save up. He doesn't know if he has a trick, like a limit. Neither does the doctor. So, in all reality, he's just thinking, huh, this is kind of cool. So like he's just gaining all this energy ever since he was 4. Now we're gonna skip to when he's 15. To say Izuku works out is a fucking understatement. He has Azura's body. And like the mannerisms that come with Azura in general. Like he's not pissed off and serious. It's still like most of my Izukus. Mellow. They don't care. So, like, usually, like, 9 times out of 10, it's like, huh. Okay, I thought he would be upset. But in reality, he just don't give a fuck. Like, at all. Like, not one fucking bit. He could care less about someone talking shit. Because, like, Izuku has a point to make. He's like, low-key, he's kind of like being coerced and forced to go to UA. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, homie wanted to be a fucking pharmacist. That's it. He just wanted to be a pharmacist. He wanted to own a fucking corner store, and that's it. He wanted to sell ibuprofen. That's it. That's all he wanted. He didn't want any of this hero shit. Like, yeah, sure, he respected All Might, but he still thought, oh, I could beat the fucking dog shit out of him. And, like, seemingly he's just been, like, getting older and weaker. So I could beat him even more viciously. And, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, All Might has had a fucking eye on Izuku. Like, ever since this shit was, like, sent to the Hero Association. Because, like, I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. Like, the person up top, I forgot her exact name, gave this shit to All Might immediately because she probably, I'm gonna be real, she knows about the Quirk. She fucking has to. But, the most, like, interesting thing is, like, All Might's thinking, what the fuck would happen if, like, I don't know, I gave him mine with, like, 2 storage quirks? The fuck would that do? So, All Might kind of, like, he wasn't grooming him for, like, hey, you're gonna be my successor, but he's going to be a hero, even though he really fucking doesn't want to. Like, and he has expressed this vehemently. He's like, man, I want to own a studio apartment, and I just want to fucking, like, have it above my shop so I could just go downstairs and work, and that's it. That's all I fucking want. One moment. But yeah, all he wanted to do was literally just own a fucking pharmacy. That's it. That's all he wanted to do. That he didn't have any great aspirations to be a hero. He wanted to own a corner store. Why? Simple. You get to sit, god fucking damn it. That is some bullshit. But yeah, all he wanted to do was own a fucking corner store. That's it. That's all he fucking wants. But no, he gotta fucking do this, and this to make his fucking mom happy. And he's like, that's the only reason he's fucking doing it. He ain't doing it for his dad. His dad could go die in a ditch. He wouldn't give a fuck. It's his mother. That's it. Yeah, legit. Only fucking reason he's doing this. And as soon as his mother fucking dies, he's bowing out and he's going to own a fucking corner store. That's it. There's no other fucking ifs, ands, buts don't fucking matter. Yeah, just because you have a fucking hero license, don't mean you gotta fucking use it. Like shit. When it comes down and everything, Izuku just wants some goddamn peace. Something that Izuku has not been able to get. People have to fucking walk around eggshells with him for some fucking reason. Like he's a fucking child and he fucking hates it. Hates it. Granted, he like did some scary shit. No cap, he's scared. He understands that bit. But what he doesn't understand is I'm 14 now and people are still fucking afraid of me. I have the same fucking friend group when I was a fucking child. Like no one else wanted to come in. Not even of lack of trying, of people fucking being afraid of me. Like, yo, fuck this. By the way, yes, Izuku does now have Azura's golden hands. And he does, like... When it comes down to everything, Izuku has a recommendations letter. Izuku's not taking the fucking recommendation exam. His pride will not let him. So what he does is simple. He's gonna go to the regular exam. He's gonna do what everyone else does. And he's gonna fucking make it through that way, because apparently there's a combat portion and like he has a desperate urge to beat the shit out of something or someone. Because Lord have fucking mercy. Mercy, it's been a while since like anyone has been like, he's been able to punch something that he could just fucking wail on. Because, like, punching bags worked when he was, like, 5. Don't work no more. He breaks the fuckers. And, like, sends half of them through walls. Like, he can't own a punching bag anymore. He can't, like, do what he wants to do. He can't fucking throw hands. Hands, which, like... All for One finally figures out who the fuck this kid is. Which, like, he's like, okay, I'm gonna get him. And like, I'm gonna say the All for One and All Might fight didn't happen yet. Like, and I'm gonna say this is when Izuku's like 10. I know we're backtracking, but it's kind of important to, like, factor in how strong is Izuku at this moment in time in comparison to some of the most dangerous people at full power. Let's see. So All Might's patrolling in the area. He like realizes that, fuck is that big ass noise? And as soon as he hears that, there's a fucking loud concussive boom. And about like 6 buildings like fall back to back because meanwhile, like 2 blocks away, like some random dude assailed him and his mother on some like Batman shit, and he is like, nah, I've seen this in too many goddamn movies. He runs in front of his mother. All for One tries to grab him. Izuku just buckles down in a weird little boxing stance, ducks underneath the hand, slams his fist into All for One's stomach, and sends his ass damn near just gone. He's like, All for One was able to stop himself. or else he would have kept fucking going. Cause holy shit. Those 6 buildings. Nah, there's like shards of glass and shit in his back. His ribs are fucked. He is not okay. No, that one punch, fuck no. And like on top of that, All Might's fucking coming. Legit, like All Might fucking jumps in onto a roof, like behind Izuku. Which he was like, oh no, fuck this. And he's just like, he disappears. All for One knows about Izuku and is actively trying to get him. Like there was even one point, like 2 months later, where like they were put under fucking witness protection. All for One still found the ass. And like Izuku, who was quote unquote sleeping, because he has kinetic energy strength, he doesn't need to sleep. Most of the time, homie just sits there with his fucking eyes closed, pretending to. So like, when All for One fucking like teleports into his room, like alarms do go off, and like people start going in there. But like before he gets in there, he tries to touch Izuku, and like his eyes open. Izuku punches his arm, like turning his arm into fucking like puree all over the fucking wall. And he teleports out again. Like, Izuku not giving a fuck. Like, this is the second time this dude fucking came at him, and he pureed his ass, like pureed part of his arm. All over the fucking ceiling. Because, that was his left hand, and he's right-handed. If he isn't, he's right-handed. But, yeah, when it comes down to everything, it's, yeah, no, Izuku really fucking strong in this. Which is the only reason why they're like, okay, yeah, no, hero, you hero. Like, man, you were lawfully fucking obligated. Hold up. But yeah, back to it. Sorry for the slight interruption. It was important. Once it comes down to how strong Izuku is, that's his power level. He could puree motherfuckers if he really wanted to. Like, people don't know the extent of beat your ass Izuku has off rip until that moment. Where, like, he didn't even touch All for One's hand. He just sent a shockwave and pureed his arm. That's it. He gave him a fucking concentrated fucking smash, which just fucked his arm. Like, he'll grow it back via, like, Dr. Yujiko and fucking stem cell research along the lines of regeneration with it. So, yeah, no, All for One and All Might never got the fucking injury. And All Might straight up thinking, yeah, no, I'm going to give this kid his quirk. And since there wasn't an All Might versus All for One fight, Night Eye is also trying to groom the kid, which is not going well, because he fucking hates Night Eye so bad. Like, to him, Night Eye has a stick so far up his ass, like, that he's going blind. Like, he just can't fucking see anything. And because to him, there's just so much shit fogging up his glasses, it's annoying. When he finds Night Eye one of the most annoying people that visit him constantly. And like, it's apparent they don't like each other. It's like, they just stopped, Night Eye stops coming, and both of them like, thank fucking God we don't have to see him again. And because fuck him in particular. So like, we're going back to when he's like 14. And the sludge villain incident happens. Izuku flicks and it's gone. I don't know what else to tell you. You just kind of splat. All Might jumps down, says what's up, collects sludge villain, talks to him about his UA thing, and he just flat out says, I'm not taking the recommended. And he's like, why? Because my pride won't allow me. And he just like, dead ass, he doesn't give a fuck about using his quirk in public. Like, he has like somewhat of a charge of him using his quirk in public already. Like on his record. It's like, he don't give a fuck. Look, if I could fucking jump to my school and then my house, I fucking can and I will. Like, you know, I don't give a fuck. Especially when it doesn't cause property damage. He's gonna do that shit. Fuck do you mean, kid? Oh, I'm sorry, fucking the dogs bark when I fly over people's houses. Yeah, fuck off. I'm causing a public disturbance. Disturbance what, for the fucking birds? Cause nobody fucking noticed when I go jumping places. People fucking hear big ass booms when All Might be hopping around. And I'm the one fucking causing a fucking domestic. Fuck off. Which, like, now Masa and Izuku do have conversations. Now Masa realizes, yeah, no, this kid's like always either gonna fucking teeter on like being an ass and committing murders. Murders if he does become a hero, because he's not gonna hold back on villains. He's not. And like, he has explained in vivid detail how he's going to turn All for One into fucking puree if he sees him again. Like, I took his arm. If I see him again, or anyone related, I'm sending them to the fucking moon. I'm going to put their asses through the fucking moon. Moon on and a fucking eclipse, and I'm gonna fucking hope to God that they end up in the sun. Like, fuck those people. They made me have to fucking go through annoying shit with witness protection. They could go huff and puff and blow me. Only they get immediate death sentence trying to fucking kidnap a child. Kyle, don't be on that fuck shit around me. Which, granted, like, people, like, news outlets already knew about Izuku. He's always a hot topic, because he's always doing shit that he's not supposed to. Like, technically, he has multiple things of fucking vigilantism, when in all reality, he's just being a good person. Like, if you hear someone being robbed down an alleyway, and you have fucking powers equal or stronger than All Might's, you would be a dick not to go down and help them. You would actually be a prick. And deserve to lose everything you own. So, like, when it comes down to everything, Izuku blatantly don't give a damn about laws specifically around, like, vigilantism. Like, most vigilantes he has bumped into, and he has just walked off. Like, he doesn't care. Like, as long as you don't kill people, he's fine with you. But if you, like, and what do I mean by kill people? I mean, like, kill, like low-level thugs that aren't on some fuck shit. Like, it's like, okay, I'm fine with you. Ah, shit, well, time to go back to the fucking, my life support, buddy. But, yeah. That's kind of how Izuku works. He doesn't really give a fuck. Out of everything, the only reason he's doing the thing, the fucking Quirk test, is to purposefully fucking fluke it. Just flunk on it. So he doesn't have to fucking go to a fucking hero school. Which, like, All Might and him talk. All Might realizes that how much fucking control of his quirk he has. Like, for instance, like, if he, like, twitched his middle finger, he could cause a fucking tsunami. It's not that hard to realize, especially when you're, like, near the ocean, and you could just, like, flick your middle finger and just send a fucking air current stronger than gale force winds into the water and just cause a fucking massive upset to the ecosystem. Like, just all fucked up. Like, All Might's punches changed the weather. He's like, okay, that's on some baby shit, but okay. Like, that's the type of shit Izuku's on. Izuku's punches causes natural fucking disasters. He could never do, like, hero work if he were to do it around a volcano zone. Or he might make that bitch active again just from being around there. Legit. Like, he don't fuck with that. Like, all of the shit that, like, he can't do specific things. He don't fuck with heights either, which is weird because he jumps his ass to school and back. Like, all the time. Doesn't matter how fucking much it is. He's just like, he does not care. Like, his mom doesn't have to pay fines either because, like, he's done it so fucking much, it's a given. Izuku's going to do these things, and he's only gonna get a slap on the wrist because he's, like, so fucking strong. That's it. That's the only fucking reason. Which, Izuku realizes how fucked up his society is. Like, and this is, like, 5 months into the 10. And he's like, I might as well become a hero to fix the fucking disgusting dystopia that is this world. Because this is fucking horrendous. He realizes after some time, I'm gonna end up watching that Uzumaki Clan shit. By the way, this is also considered a 100 sub special. Congratulations. Nations to me. I feel more obligated to post things consistently, you fucks. You know how difficult it is for me to get out of bed in the morning? It is, because I'm super fucking lazy. Easy. Like, I'm not, like, I'm not gonna go out on a limb, because that's a terrible fucking thing to do on the internet. But, like, when it comes down to uploading, I will disappear maximum 3 days at a time. Hell, sometimes a week to do my own shit, because I have a life too. I watch YouTube videos, and sometimes those fuckers stack up after a recording that lasts like 40, 45 minutes. Sometimes 30. But you know what I mean. But yeah, Izuku, during the 5 months cut with the story break, realized that he's like, fuck, I am gonna actually I'm gonna fucking take the exam. I'm gonna actually fucking not try and fluke it. Fuck it. I need to fix things. Because these people are too incompetent to. And, like, he talks to All Might, like, and has, like, an actual, like, one-on-one talk with him, which All Might tried to spur, never fucking got anywhere. And then, like, Izuku brought it to him, which he found interesting. And, like, him and his mother is in the same room, and he just flat out says it. Why the fuck is this world so stupid? And they're like, what? What do you mean? If someone is consistently breaking the fucking laws, and they have a bullshit power like mine, they could get away with it. Just because they have a prospect of being a hero. Do you know how fucking dumb that is? Like, in reality, like, tell me how fucking, like, smart that is. That's fucking stupid. Granted, oh, it's on a record. I get a slap on the wrist, though, every fucking time. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that that's kind of fucking dumb. And for instance, like, there are so many, like, camera-hungry dumbasses running around in tights. I don't know what the fuck's up with, like, whatever the fuck the hero business was, but it's disgusting now. It actually sickens me to think about it. And All Might's like, what do you mean? All Might, I want you to look at, like, most of, like, the heroes and fucking tell me with a straight face that they don't appear on the outward side to be money-hungry skanks in male and female form. It don't fucking matter. They're kind of just, like, money whores. They don't... They're not worth a damn. Like, Inko tried to, like, tell him not to swear. It's not a thing. He plus Inko doesn't. He lives in one of those really, like, nice households where, like, you could talk shit to your mother and she'll, like, throw that shit right back in your face, and it's kind of funny. But hey, you know how it is. But like, Izuku more specifically says, like, this society is disgusting and is dysfunctional. People should be a hero to help people, not just to get paid and to get fucking famous. Like, oh, people want to be the next All Might so fucking bad. It infuriates me. And he's like, why does that infuriate you? Because what? They're only in it for the cash and the fame. And it's disgusting to think about. Like, for instance, there was this fucking guy. Water hose heroes. They died a hero's death. They died doing good. And so many other fucking people have died doing something good for people. That has saved lives. But people, like, just be on that fuck shit. Damn near all the time. They're like, oh, what do I mean by that? There's, like, people like Mount Lady. I'm not gonna lie to you, she a camera slut. I don't know what else to tell you. That's how it is. When it comes down to how much, like, shit you do. Like, hell, fucking Midnight at least is classy about it. You know? That, and she has, like, a good reason because it's her fucking quirk. But, like, tell me with a straight fucking face why Mountain Lady is flaunting her ass at cameras. And that's what All Might responds with, fucking nothing. And he's like, fucking there. Exactly. That's what I mean. I mean, people trying to be on this hero shit. Oh, fuck. I just remembered that comment. Fuck. But, yeah. When it comes down to everything I have seen as a child with extreme potential to be one of the most dangerous villains and probably take over the fucking world, or all the way down to fucking and like be a good person and like become a hero, I don't want to do either personally, but clearly your ass is getting too old and frail and nobody else is picking up your fucking slack. So I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to put the entire fucking world on my back. Because apparently no one's fucking learning. And as soon as I get into fucking hero business and I fucking take that #1 spot, I'm gonna change shit. So much. You don't understand. And because fucking these motherfuckers just get way too fucking much. These people that be on that, oh, I'm gonna be a hero for the cash. Fuck them. Like, yeah, sure, some people could be heroes for the cash for good reasons. Hey, I need that shit for my family. I want to make sure that my mom and dad fucking live good for the rest of their fucking years. But other than that, if you're just a greedy fucker, I want to curb stomp your ass into the fucking moon. And I know I could do it too. Like, I want to, like, actually have you present your ass so I could kick it to the moon. Dude, like, fuck these people. Those types of people are disgusting to me. And most likely other like-minded individuals that were shunned by society. And he's like, what do you mean? People seem to have this fucked up mentality of like, oh, a hero will deal with it. And the heroes have a mentality like, there's no cameras. Or the police will deal with it. And he's just gonna look and, oh my, tell me that I'm fucking wrong. We have devolved as human beings to fucking idiocy and degeneracy because of some dipshit when it comes down to everything that has happened so far. You have shown amazing strengths of heroism. But also because of you, there are people that are perceiving heroism as more of a money grab. The golden age of heroes have died. As soon as the next generation gets in, I'm gonna change that. But oh yeah, more specifically, I'm gonna need that Quirk you were asking, talking about me, with me and my mother. Because I know it's gonna buff the fuck out of me, but I need to know to what extent. Because if I'm fucking doing this, I'm doing it right. Right, I'm gonna fucking put the entire world on my shoulders and unfuck it. Because clearly no one else will. And that is where we will end my episode 1 of the 100 sub special. What if Izuku Midoriya had kinetic energy, absorption, and dispersal? Have a nice day. And yes, this was a random rolled one, which personally, like, yeah, sure. I was thinking, like, I already had an idea, like, yeah, sure, this was kind of already an Azure thing, but I wanted to see, like, how broken I could make them. And so far, I'm making them busted as fuck, and I'm gonna make them even worse. So don't worry, I got you. But have a nice day. And down here in West Chicago, it's pretty decent. It's not bad, but yeah, when it comes down to it, you could just mellow the fuck out. And the people who have subbed to me, y'all are fucking weird. It's not even that good quality of audio either, which is fucking mind-boggling. I'm like, okay, these people are just weird. But yeah, have a nice day. All that good shit. And what has been my theme so far? It's usually been cover up, mellow out. Oh yeah, go fuck yourself.